Guys, so this is going to be an IGTV on the BeautyWeave Trio Styler. I thought I would do an IGTV on it because I know if I wanted to buy one myself, I would rather watch a little in-depth video on how it works rather than just watching a reel for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be doing half and half. I'm going to show you how to use the tongue, and then I'm going to show you how to use it as a wand, and then obviously I'm going to smooth my hair out with the straighteners in a minute. So let's get into it. So it's got 4 different heat temps you can use. I do tend to use the top just because mainly on my clients, like I like the hottest so that I know it's going to be done the quickest, and it's not like they're going to be having that heat on the hair every day, but it is good that it does have different temperatures, because if you did want to use it every day, then you wouldn't be damaging your hair. But you can always use a heat spray. I'll show you the one I'm going to use today before putting the temperature on your hair. And then at the back, there's a little button that you just slide down and it opens your straighteners. And then you can click it back together, and then this side is for your tongue. So it's really easy to use, and it's really good if you don't have a pair of straighteners. Rather than having to buy a pair, it's 3 in 1, isn't it? It's perfect. So I've washed my hair today. I don't normally like it when I've washed it on the day. It's always quite soft and it's quite smooth on it, but I've got my straighteners and I'm just going to smooth over any little bits that I feel like need smoothing, but I can just do that as I go if I want. Normally it's just around these little sections. I always want to smooth them out. So I'm going to just smooth over all those little bits, and then I'm going to get my sections up ready to wand. So we've got a little row of extensions in. They're not the best colour match, but I just wanted a little bit more to thicken it out. I'm just going to pop a little bit of heat spray on. You can use any type of heat spray. I'm just trying out some new products, so this is just the one I'm using today. And then I'm going to get my wand and decide which side I'm going to do with which part. So I'm going to just pop them together, press the button up, and then they're back together now. So this side I'm going to use my tongue. So I'm going to get my first little section. I'm going to open my tongue, flip my hair over, and I'm just going to glide it down. And I love about this barrel, it's so smooth, it literally doesn't drag on your hair whatsoever. And then the end is amazing as well because it doesn't get hot, so it's really good when you need to use the ends to just flip them back up. And then sometimes I'll just loosen that little end bit that's left by just gently pushing on there and roll it right to the top. And you know, you can leave this on for bit longer, but I only leave it on for a little few seconds. And then there's my first gorgeous little bouncy curl. Now that side's all nice and curly, I'm just going to start on this side, and I'm going to do this one just using that as a wand. So I'm going to get my section, and I'm going to get my wand and wrap it around like this, and just keep hold of it for, just depending on how curly you want it really. Like you can hold it on just a little bit, you get more of a beachy wave, or if you want more of a tighter wave, then hold it on for about 10 seconds. Everyone's hair is different, some need longer, some don't need as long. Let's see what this is looking like now. So just soft like that's nice, so you can see how completely different that looks. So look at the difference in them already. I know they do obviously need brushing out, but you can just tell they're going to have a different look to them. How fab. So now I'm just on my natural hair, and I'm going to go in again on this side, pop it in, and just do it slow. My hair is quite soft because I've only just washed it today, so I don't want to run it down too fast because I want it to be nice and curly for when I brush it out. So I'm just keeping hold of the end, and then I'm just going to roll it up while I've got that ending, because otherwise it'll drop out. Keep it up there for a second, and then just wiggle. I just wiggle the tongue to get it out. And then gorge like that. So I'm going to do the same this side again, do all of them, and then do the other side. Right, so now I'm going to do this side again. I've just done one at the front. I'm just going to wrap my hair over the top, pushing it up. Just hold that on a little bit, about 10 seconds maybe. My hair is so soft, so I feel like it needs a bit longer than it normally would. I feel like when you've got extensions as well, it's good because they do hold good, and they don't tend to take as long sometimes, whereas some natural hair takes a bit longer. And then you can use the tongue to help you drop it down. I was doing that before, and then it'll just whip back over just like that. So I've took my last section down and it's just a bit, it's got dint in it where I've had my clamp, so this is what's so good now. I could just flip this open and just pick those little pieces and just gently smooth over the bits that I've just ruined in my clamp. Perfect. So I've picked up my section from the back first. And I'm just doing it down slowly again. Because I want it nice and curly. Sorting my ends out. I've picked a little bit of a curl up there, oh well. And then I'm just gonna roll it back up while I've got a little bit more of the end in. And then gently just wiggle this clamp and then it'll just come loose. You can hold it and then just drop it down like that. So I'm going to do the same for them and I'll come back for the fringe. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my fringe. And with my fringe, I like it curled a little bit higher at the top. So I'm just taking it high from the root there. And then just gently again pulling it because I want it to be quite curly. And as well, you know, I'm going to brush through it quite a few times. So I don't want it to come out too loose. And then it might spike out now because I have got a bit of a shorter fringe. See? I like that, and I can just finish the ends. To be honest, you could just wrap the end around like this and it would just finish it off, but I like the way that's sat. Perfect. Just like that. So I've got my section on this side and doing the same again. Just wrapping it around. Not taking too big of a section. I'm just going to leave it on for about 10 seconds. I get so excited to brush them out, I can't wait to see what the end result looks like. Excited? Let's see. Perfect, so I'm just going to do that and then I'll come back for the fringe. Right, so same again for this. I like it quite high from the top. And then I'm just going to hold that on for about just under 10 seconds. And then I'm just going to do that one little piece just behind. And then the exciting time we can brush it all out. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, perfect. Right, so now we're at the end. We can brush it all out now. So we're going to use the wave comb. This is amazing to brush your waves out. And you can use products, you don't have to use anything. I'm going to use a little bit of oil just on the ends of my hair, a little bit of shine spray and a little bit of hairspray at the end just to control any bits going wild. So let's get to the serum first. So I've just got a tiny little bit, you don't need much. And I'm just going to gently, on this side, start to just pull that through my ends. You can take it up higher if you want, but I don't want it too high because I don't want my hair to go greasy. And then I'm going to use the rest on the other side because I just find with the oil, compared to a serum, you don't need to really get any more because it does stay in your hands for quite a while. So then now I'm going to just pick up some shine spray, just over the top, and then get my comb. So I'm just going to start brushing through these curls. I'm obsessed, I love it. So you can brush through them as much as you want, getting all them little bits at the back. And you know, if you forget any bits, I might have gotten like one little bit there, I'll just go over it in a minute with the wands again. But how nice is that curl on that? I love that. So gorgeous. So I think I'll just pick my wand back up and just gently go over that one to blend it in. Now I'm going to brush out this side. So I've just done the same with my shine spray, serum, and a little bit of hairspray. And we just need to keep brushing and brushing until you get them sitting the way you want. And I can't lie, I always go over my front section. So I'm going to pick up this section and my fringe, and I think I'm going to just go over that one together. So I will be back. I'm obsessed, how amazing. Two completely different looks. I don't know what one's my favourite. This is like me all the time. But I love this curl. It's gorgeous, so like nice and bouncy. It's like a curl, but it's still a wave in a way, but this is very like boho. And do you know what, I feel like there's so many videos I could do from this, because I feel like I'd love to do another model and just do dead Hollywood glam, like look at that wave all together. It's gorgeous, and this comb is amazing for brushing them all through. So you'll have to let me know which side you prefer. What's your fave? Left or right? So underneath I'll leave you all the details of where you can get it from, how much it is, and you can get discount as well, which is amazing. If anyone's got any questions, give me a little message, but it's amazing. You can see for yourself, like it is so good. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Bye guys!